Well, here's one we haven't done for a while. Heading off the M5 to head eastbound on the M4. Welcome back to My Trucking Life. We are continuing on from the previous video, and if you've seen it, you'll know that at the very end of the video our camera fell off the top. So the test dummy proved its worth by taking the damage and the fall. We are on our way down to Melksham with a very small load of just 2 roof cassettes, or floor cassettes, sorry. And then who knows where we'll be going from there. I'm going to estimate or preempt that we'll be going across into Portbury for a coil. My colleague brought an extra sheet over to me as we only had one yesterday. Thank you all for tuning into the live stream yesterday. If you haven't already seen it and you wish to see what we get up to of an evening and how we prepare our meals and all that jazz, head over to the video. It's called It's Been a While. I'm moving over here because I'm sure this is a slip road / filter lane in a second, and that's, yes it is. And this is the reason we're all in traffic now, because of everyone chopping and changing lanes to get across and get off onto that single lane. So everyone else has to suffer while they don't get across till the last minute. I thought it was 4 lanes going into 1, but it's 4 lanes splitting into 2 twos. Thank you, Mr. Audi. So yes, I'll catch you further down the road. We're going down the M4 now and coming down the A350, following that all the way down into Melksham. I am so glad I don't have to commute into Bristol of a morning. That looks absolutely horrendous. Oh, wow! It's just my my ride to work car, you know. Oh, they still haven't done these roadworks down the A350. Oh my goodness. How long is this taking? It's longer than the M5 roadworks, this is. Nowhere near completion yet, although at least it does look like the width is 4 lanes. At least you've got the option to sponsor that roundabout if you want. Shall we sponsor the roundabout, guys? I wonder how much it'd be. You know you've made it in life when you've got a roundabout named after you. If it was a roundabout I'd sponsored, it would have no middle lanes on it. Just 1 lane. No matter how wide it is, it would just be 1 lane, so no one could hog the middle of it. Oh dear. We're ahead of schedule anyway. We're going to get there for about 8:30. We're not booked till 9, so all good in the hood. Righty ho, it's getting a bit of a familiar sight. We're on our way into Portbury docks now, and I didn't realise until a friend of mine mentioned it on Facebook, the docks themselves are all man-made. It's not a natural harbour, so it's all been dug out and purposely built. Rightio guys, we are loaded and on our way back out of there. We had ourselves a 15-minute break after we'd sheeted up, and we're going to stop and have a half an hour up at Melksham Services. I've had a look and it's about 40 odd miles away from here, so we have got an hour and 20 minutes to play with our driving time. So we're going to get up to Strensham services and then reset our driving time there. That'll give us as much time once we've got back up to the Midlands to be able to run off again should we have to. I am on holiday next week, so I'm going to try and get as much as I can in the bank. We've gave her a full sheet because there was some rather dark clouds as we approached the docks, so I've double sheeted it, done it all properly. And as we're pulling into Strensham services now for half an hour, look at that emotional and dramatic skyline. I don't regret double sheeting it and doing it all properly. There's an eagle on that light post there. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. I say eagle loosely, it might have been a falcon or buzzard or something like that. But it looks like he's going to hammer it down. Is this that storm Chris that's been in and around the news? I'll tell you something, it'll be the wettest storm in years if it's named after me. Could Britain be in for a massive liquid incident on the Chris scale? Stay tuned to find out. Alright, so let's hit the road again, shall we? The rain's holding off for now. A big shout out to Alan T. I saw you in Strensham services today and it was a pleasure to meet you on the road finally. You may recognise the name from down in the YouTube comments below. He's always popping up in and out of the comment sections and sometimes during the live streams. So it's a pleasure to put a face to the name, and I hope the rest of your day's gone swimmingly. Glorious M-Way & Sons Scania. Cracking motor. He moved out the way as we got off Strensham services for us, and we managed to catch him back up one of the hills. Oh, he's even got some nice custom curtains. Beautiful. Yeah, he recognises me as well. Come on, Cinders. Put him in his place, eh? Pleasure to be passing you instead of on the opposite side of the road, buddy. Take care. Alright guys, well, if you can excuse the confusing driving noises in the background, you're currently just watching me folding up my sheet while we wait for the crane operator to take the big 24-ton coil off Cinderella's back. Briefly explaining it, you just fold the two in and then back on themselves, and then you fold the one half in and fold the other half in a little bit and then roll it all up. Obviously I'm not watching it now, I'm just doing this at a later time during the day, so it might be a bit out of sync. But it wasn't my sheet anyway, but I've still rolled it up as if it was my own. And then what we're going to be doing next is going over and dropping our trailer off around the corner from the yard at one of our clients. And then we're going to be heading off back to the yard to pick up a load for Cardiff, which is where you'll join me again in a second. Right, and back at the yard we are now. We have just whacked some diesel in, and we've had the news that we're not actually picking a load up from the yard. We're going to collect a load from there. So, unusually, we're going down to Cardiff empty. So, we're just backing up under our trailer now. I'm trying out the camera from up there. the mount hasn't fell off yet, unlike yesterday's did. So I'll be back in a minute. What I normally do when I'm chucking timbers on is chuck the strap over the bed first. Pile them on. Make sure it's not too close. Oof, that was close. I didn't really learn my lesson, did I? Then I can sort them out. Just choke them. Like so. Run it back through itself. Right. Ratchet that down, get our checks done, and get out of here. So, I think the safest bet for me would be to park down this road on the right here. Or can we squeeze into this lay-by? I reckon we can get our purty little behind in there, and then we're not in the way of anyone. Yeah, let's give it a try. But it seems to be very well avoided, this lay-by. You'd have thought someone would have been in it by now. Am I gonna be the one who doesn't know the rules and park in it and get in trouble, or what? I don't know. We'll soon find out in the morning, so tune in next time to Oh My Trucking Life to see what we're collecting from Cardiff and whether we're allowed to park here in the night or we get a rude awakening by some security guard. Yes, we are in, and we're not touching any curbs. I'm just going to go and check it over, make sure people can pass on the pavement. Thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.